golden ticket. At the core of cybersecurity lies an ongoing struggle between attackers seeking vulnerabilities to exploit and efforts to protect digital assets and personal information from compromise. An attack known as golden ticket attack allows intruders to gain entry to networks through unauthorized entry points, potentially with devastating results for an organization. Their nature, impacts, and how organizations can protect themselves against such potent threats. Let's first gain an understanding about golden ticket attack. Willy Wonka may come to mind when one hears of golden tickets, but in cybersecurity, this term has an entirely different connotation. Cybercriminals often employ a golden ticket attack to gain unwarranted entry to victims' organization networks for extended and uninterrupted periods. It is closely associated with Kerberos authentication protocol. Kerberos, used by many organizations for secure authentication, relies on tickets issued from key distribution centers as access tokens into resources within their networks. These tickets are issued by a key distribution center and are supposed to be time limited and bound to a specific user's credentials. However, a golden ticket attack essentially forges these tickets, granting the attacker the keys to the kingdom. Next, let's see how a golden ticket attack works. Golden ticket attack starts when an attacker gains access to the target network. This could be accomplished through various methods such as the one we had discussed in the previous modules. Once inside a network, an attacker's objective should be to locate and compromise the domain controller. After gaining entry to a domain controller, an attacker's primary objective is to obtain vital authentication data. This includes obtaining the hash of the KRB-TGT account. This component is essential for forging a golden ticket, since every TGT of every object within the Active Directory is encrypted with this hash. An attacker gaining access to the hash of KRB-TGT account could use it to produce fraudulent authentication tickets, commonly referred to as golden ticket. This forged ticket essentially bypasses the authentication mechanism altogether. It grants the attacker the ability to impersonate any user within the domain without needing to know their password. Moreover, the attacker can specify an arbitrary validity period for the ticket, essentially granting indefinite access to network resources. As soon as an attacker obtains a golden ticket, they have access to powerful tools for moving laterally within a network. With it, they can gain access to sensitive data, execute arbitrary commands, and alter network configurations while operating as legitimate users. By forging one for someone with elevated privileges like domain administrator, they may even gain total control of that domain infrastructure. One of the most concerning aspects of a golden ticket attack is its stealth and persistence. Since this attack method doesn't involve the traditional authentication process and can have a long-lasting validity period, attackers can operate discreetly within the network for an extended period. They can conduct reconnaissance, spread laterally, and achieve their objectives without drawing attention. Let us now see how we can maintain persistence by creating a golden ticket in our lab. To do, we can either copy the hash from the previously saved secrets.dit file, or we can extract it again using secret dumps. Here we will be performing the latter. This time, we will use the DC sync user that was created through IPv6 DNS takeover attack to test it out. Open a Kali terminal and run impacket secret dump command along with the domain, username, and password from our notes. Also specify the DC IP along with the KRB-TGT account using the flag DC user. This dumps the hashes of the KRB-TGT account. Let us save this in our notes. Now open a PowerShell session and navigate to the tools folder. We will purge any existing tickets using klist purge. With the existing session, let us try to access the C drive of the domain controller. We see that access is denied as we do not have the privileges to do so. We will create a golden ticket for our user and then try this out. One of the flags which we need to do so is the domain SID. For that, we can run the command whoami/all. We can see the SID of the user. The last part is the user RID, which we don't need. The rest of the part is domain SID. We need to specify this while creating the golden ticket. We can use Rubius to create the ticket. We will use the module golden along with the AES256 hash of the KRB-TGT account that we had extracted. We will use the user pentester and specify the ID as 500, which is the ID of administrator account. We will also specify the domain as well as the domain SID that we had observed earlier. Along with the PTT flag, this creates a ticket for the pentester user with administrative privileges in the domain and stored it in the cache. Now let us try to access the C drive of the DC. We see that now we are able to access the drive. We can reuse this ticket to perform privileged action in the domain as well as remain persistent in the domain. Golden ticket attack represent a potent and stealthy threat to organization's cybersecurity. These attacks can go undetected for extended periods, allowing attackers to cause significant damage. Organizations must be vigilant in implementing robust security measures, from strong authentication methods to regular monitoring and employee education to defend against golden ticket attacks effectively. The battle to safeguard sensitive data, digital assets continues. Understanding and preparing for advanced threats like golden ticket attack is essential in today's digital era.